Yo, what's good in this bit? Yo, y'all already know what time it is. It is Panther Vision. I'm back. I'm gonna be real with you. I was gonna do I uploaded a couple of the press conferences, but they ain't upload correctly. So instead of me chasing the content, bro, I just said fuck it, and I'm gonna just upload as they come on. At the end of the day, they press conferences from like mini camp, you know what I'm saying? But ain't mini camp, it's OTAs. But shit, hey, it's time for the real deal today, though. What the fuck? Time for the real deal today, though. Hold on.
Welcome to the 2026 Carolina Panthers. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Fired up. Dave Canales, I'm your head coach. How many of you guys didn't know that? Be honest. No, don't raise your hands.
Get bitches. Hey, hold on. For those of y'all who don't know what y'all about to watch, y'all about to see greatness, okay? The whole reason why these football teams even have social media teams that's going as hard as they going is because of the Carolina Panthers social media team. If you don't believe me, just do your fucking research. When I say do your research, pull up the YouTube accounts from these other teams, right? And then go back to like 2010, 2012 and see what they was doing. Go back to 2009, see what they was doing. And then go look at the Panthers and see what the Panthers been doing since like 2000. Like the Blueprint, the Panthers started this shit. All them shows that all these other teams got, the Panthers started that shit. The Blueprint is the Blueprint. Like the whole reason you got the fucking taking off with the Jets and the Crew with the Tampa Bay and all them shows and shit, bro, is because the Carolina Panthers social media team sets the bar, my nigga. We are the standard. I'm not a part of the social media team, but the Carolina Panthers team we are the standard, bro. That is what it is. Now let's go ahead and listen to Get Bitches and let Get Bitches, you know what I'm saying, talk.
Okay. As a rookie, this is the hardest year you'll have.
Hell yeah.
In your athletic career. Here's where it starts. It's gonna be a lot of teaching, okay, a lot of seeing where you're at. I want them to get a feel for what we're doing and what we're building, what our team is becoming. The greatest balance that you're gonna need this year, guys, is to have great urgency to catch up.
I'm gonna be an apprentice.
Big lip.
Learning some more. Great stage to be at, just because I have so much room to grow.
The first rule: be a great teammate.
Monroe, nice to meet you, bro. Good to meet you, man. Let's communicate.
The second part is be a solution.
It's all about how you respond.
If all of us pursue our own excellence and we all bring that, many hands make light work.
Let's come on today. We're going to 1, 2, 1.
Gotta get the levels right. Yes, sir. Daniel McMee's in the background.
Cool. How was that?
Perfect.
Is it Blueprint ready?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the man right there. That's the man right there. Brent, hey, that's the man right there.
Ready.
Cool.
We spent all day lighting this, by the way, Brent.
What do you mean you spend all day lighting? There's like 2 lights on.
I know, but it takes time to perfect.
Yes, it does.
It takes time to
Dave
perfect.
Canales, head
That's
coach,
a bar.
Carolina Panthers.
Went golfing the other day. Yeah, it was nice to get outside, relax a little bit.
The one question mark that you used to have about the Carolina Panthers was their offense, and you know that Bryce Young is starting to come along.
Thanks to the
Certainly we had
league.
a lot more confidence going into this offseason, coming off a division
Bradley, small as hell,
championship,
didn't
playoff appearance.
You know, going back to last year,
They're out.
all right.
And that boy Daniel Mac was clean as hell, wasn't it?
He was our guy at number 8.
On the fuck nigga Falcons.
By any wide receiver in Panther history.
And I felt like what we did in free agency really set us up to take best available players in the draft.
Obviously, we need to continue to improve the pass rush, especially get more speed. That's always going to be a big priority for us.
Free agency, we have the same type of philosophy where we want to sign the best players.
Currently in the room, you have somebody in Nick Scott, but we need an elite difference maker to pair with him.
Yep. Deal.
Look, it's always a good free agency if you get the best player in free agency, which we think we did with Jalen.
Their defense
Yeah, we
has
did.
always been their pinnacle, right? That's been their steadfast foundation.
Look at them
and
boy.
they added to it.
The more we looked at last year's defense,
Look at that
we'll
boy.
realize we
Look at that
needed
boy.
players
That boy look
like
good,
that
don't
to
it?
really take us to the next level.
That my green dot. That my green dot right there. That my green dot right there.
Signing Jalen, signing Devin, I think is huge for our franchise.
We got
huge for
some
our
shooters.
defense. So adding those guys definitely set us up really good for the draft.
Yeah.
I'm good, you?
It's the first one in the morning?
Mine?
Yeah.
This is my third one.
Third? Sweet. How's the process been?
All good so far.
That's my dog right there.
The
bro.
combine meetings, it's like speed dating.
That's my dog.
Nice to meet you. Yes, sir.
Hey, well, I'm cool. Good to meet you, man.
You know, while we would love to try to
Cool.
get a sense for who they are, it's just good to see them in person.
When I was 11 years old, I moved to Charleston, South Carolina, and then from then I just kind of grew up playing football in the South. Which is probably the best.
But where
thing
he
that could
from?
happen to me.
To
Originally.
feel how they fill up the room and what type of personality we're dealing with.
You know, that makes sense because, like, he don't, like, obviously he said he moved to Charleston when he was 11, but, like, real shit, like, I believe that, like, where you're from, it's my beliefs, but, like, where you're from really determines your personality, like 0 through 10. Like, that really determines your personality type shit. He wasn't giving me, like, Monk's Corner, South Carolina, or he not from Monk's Corner, Charleston, somewhere specific in Charleston. He said when he got drafted, he wasn't giving me that type of person. So now I'm really interested to know like where he grew up at. I'm gonna have to look into that, like where Big Lib is like actually from, that 0 to 11, because that's why he's Big Lib. Otherwise, he'd be Big MAGA, which I'm cool with, bro. As long as you goddamn protect Bryce Blindside, I don't give a fuck who you vote for, my guy. But Big Lib, I mean, that makes sense now.
I can name about 8 dudes that was in front of me at one point that's all in the NFL right now. So just
How'd you get it done?
I said perseverance, grit.
That's my dude.
Always having faith in myself.
He looked like a hitter too.
One day I'll be sitting in this chair.
He
But
looked
all
like
of a sudden
he a hitter.
it comes to life, and you start to learn about these guys.
I was raised just by my mom, Shirley. You know, that's the reason I go so hard, or I strive to go harder.
And my dog.
This is a person who knows who they are, knows where they came from. Can they tell their story?
I kind of grew a love for playing the offensive line because I think it's the most connected position on the field.
Just getting to know the players, getting to know them as people, understanding what makes
My bad,
them
y'all.
tick.
My bad, y'all.
Just seeing her just still wake up every day with a smile on her face and taking care of me, and then making sure the whole family's strong together, that meant a lot to me. That's really my why.
You know, we might not get the credit, but like we all know that when we like block perfectly, it's like, yeah, we did that.
Usually when you miss on a guy, you're going to miss on the person, not so much the player. So I think all those interactions
Hey, that's
are really
been his
valuable
line.
for us.
That's been his line, bruh.
We were in a little bit different of a situation drafting at 19. When you do all the work and you're really prepared, you feel good about it regardless of where you're drafting. So we felt good coming into the draft that we were going to be able to get a good player.
We ain't been 19 in a minute.
NFL Draft. The Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
Big Dozer.
Oh, they took Mendoza?
What?
Yeah.
Who
Going
knew that was
into
gonna
the
happen?
draft, Dan listed out the players that we would draft and we wouldn't consider a trade back for.
Carvel's if we get free. I think,
There you go.
I think someone's going to take him because he's a great kid. Like everything, he's a great athlete.
It's a long, tedious process and, you know, something that takes a lot of time. You know, I think if you want to do things the right way, you have
Look
to
at them
spend a lot
eyes,
of
but that
time.
boy
You gotta
locked
put
in
the
now.
work in.
He's still locked in. I don't think Dan not been locked in.
Arvell Reese, linebacker from the Ohio.
Arvell.
All right, now the draft begins. We thought that the best top-level talent in this draft was
They knew
at
it.
the tackle position. Just based on the simulations that we did, pick 6 was the
Boy, got them
one
clean
that
Air Maxes
seemed to
on,
really
don't
matter
it?
the most. Once we got past that point, we would know with pretty good certainty whether one of these other tackles would be available to us at 19.
We have to wait till Cleveland makes a selection before we can like cast any dispersions. This is actually kind of working
Hey,
out
who
pretty
cut-
well.
Who cut in the
No
white suit?
tackles have been taken yet.
Hold up. Look at boy, the white suit. Boy, clean as hell, ain't it? Boy, clean as hell,
Think of
boy.
the draft as an exercise of walking through a dark forest. And Eric's model helps us shine a light on things so we can see it.
Who,
and then
Eric?
all of the prep work we do ahead of time with simulations, with mock drafts, is almost like mapping it out ahead of time as well.
Dan, not to throw a wrench and everything.
Monroe Freeling is 17 now.
after the betting odds.
Is it?
Yeah.
VP of football
Like
analytics.
we had him more like 12.5, and then the betting odds came out, had him at 19.5.
Now he's at 17.
Eric plays a huge role. It's really valuable to me to have Eric in the room and be able to give me as much information as possible.
If you go by offensive tackles,
Eric?
likelihood of making it to our pick,
That says eager.
Fano 12, Proctor 37, Freeling 53, Lomu 70.
Pick 6 was big because we didn't know what the Browns were doing. The other reason the Browns were a big deal is
Pick 6.
we knew they wanted a tackle, but everyone had them ordered like really differently. If we wanted to get Monroe, we had to hope that the teams picking ahead of us that were going to be picking tackles didn't have Monroe as one of their higher guys. So it was just going to be interesting to see who the Browns picked, and they ended up trading the pick.
I think we might see a trade here, guys.
Ooh.
Trade?
No, they just traded up.
Who was it?
With Cleveland.
They're taking Delane. As the draft was unfolding, it was like, okay, we've prepared for this, we've planned for this, and we know what to do.
Who do you think they take?
Fano.
With the 9th pick in the 2026
That nigga's
NFL
so good.
Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Spencer Fano, tackle.
That nigga, bro.
Fano.
Brent is so
We didn't
fucking
want
good, bro.
tackles to come off the board, but when Fano went to the Browns, we thought that was the spot that Monroe was going to go. And when they picked Fano, we felt pretty excited. There's only so many teams that needed tackles, so when they picked him, and there were still 3 tackles on the board that we felt good about at 19, we felt there was a good shot that Monroe was going to fall to us.
Are you ready?
Hey, they really wasn't bullshit. They wanted my big lib the
Draft
whole
night is
time,
so
bro. Like
analytics
that ass.
and
Like they said
compared
that watching this nigga fall
built
to him.
Dan's instinct and Dan's gut into the model.
The guys that have 50% or less chance to make it to us still are Bain, Lemon, Ione, Proctor, Sadiq, Freeling. So that's like literally the whole deal right before us. But now the 2 tackles are right around the coin flip.
It's 68.8% for the 2 of them, and 3 of them, and the 3 guys at 75%.
What's 75%?
That Bain, Proctor, or Freeling are there. Monroe being available at 19 is really kind of like Jalen Phillips being available to us in free agency.
They would've took
Is there a
Bain.
path? Yeah.
That
we can
makes
see the
sense then.
path. Is it likely?
I ain't gonna hold you. That makes sense now. That makes sense why Tampa Bay took Bain. Because they probably knew that we were gonna take Bain if he failed. Because Dan said it the whole time. Dan said that like a long time ago. Dan said that he was in love with Ruben Bain, but it was no way Ruben Bain was gonna be there at 19. So if Ruben Bain would have been there at 19 with the way they trying to tool up this edge room, the way they trying to tool up this defense, they would have drafted Ruben Bain, no problem. But Tampa Bay probably drafted Ruben Bain because it was like, you know what? If we don't draft Ruben Bain, then we probably gonna have to deal with this motherfucker if he gonna be that motherfucker. But we ended up getting the Ruben Bain stopper in Big Lib, so it worked out for us.
Oh, it wasn't particularly likely. We knew a really good player would be there. Which one it was going to be, we didn't know.
Everybody's boards are different, and we know that.
That boy
going
locked
into the
in,
draft
boy.
that, it doesn't always go how you think, whether good, whether bad. You have to be prepared for every scenario.
We're going to get one of our guys.
Locked in.
It just may not be the one that you really want. And then you can decide if you want to trade back.
Unless it's Freeling.
No, look, you got Freeling.
I don't think Dan Morgan blinked.
We didn't know if we were going to have a chance to draft him at that spot, but we knew if he made it there, we would. And as Monroe continued to fall to us, we needed a couple of things to happen before us.
Casario.
All right, he blinking. He blinks. I had to make sure he wasn't a robot.
Good, how you doing? Not definitely, but
somebody was trying to get in the kitchen?
As we get closer.
Somebody was trying to get in the kitchen?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Then hit him with I'll circle back.
All right. Bye.
I'll circle back.
They're calling up for a tackle.
Yeah, for off the line.
Yeah.
They're way far back.
We can't. Yeah, we can't. We can't trade back with them.
I mean, unless you lose all your guys.
Yeah. Then.
But you're not going to because there's freaking 3 picks left and there's.
And then hopefully the
more
Jets
players.
take Cooper or Lemon.
Yeah.
And then we're good.
Well, then we're good. But then what are you going to do?
We're kind of good.
Okay, so then Detroit's going to take Freeling. What are you going to do? Detroit at 17, their tackle need was fairly obvious.
I
All
like
of our
Brent.
intel said they were going to draft a
I
tackle.
love
Talk
Brent.
About ordering. Every team saw these tackles the same as we did as far as their value. It was just an ordering problem for them. So we didn't know what order the Lions had all their tackles in. If I were you, I would just come up with your price, whatever it is. And then if they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't.
Give up 5 to get Monroe. Freeling?
Yeah.
I would do that. If they take Freeling, then we're out.
Is that worth it to you?
I mean, yeah, we get a tackle of the future, or we can hold out. See what they do.
We had talked about this ahead of time.
They
What
thought
are we
about
gonna
moving
do
up.
If the Lions are on the clock and Freeling is still there.
We are always looking for opportunities to move up if we have to, depending on how the board is.
And said, all right, we'll just call them when they're on the clock and we'll try to trade for them. I called Detroit and I asked my counterpart there, Mike Disner, I said, Mike, are you guys picking? And he just laughed and he said, yeah. And I said, who? And he said, I'll tell you later. And he just hung up. So like he knew what I was doing. You picking?
He was trying to get him.
Okay. Who you picking?
He was trying to get him. He was trying to get him. He was trying to get him.
Bye.
Look at Tap. Look at
They
Tap.
were doing the same thing that we would have done and that we were planning on doing anyways, which is we're not taking calls.
Look at that. Look at Tap. Tap looked out like, yo, what you get, my guy? Hey, cuz, what you get? What they say, dog? Shit, nigga. Shit, I'm Big Boss Tap, nigga. You find that shit out for me, dog? What that niggas got going on, cuz?
They were doing the same thing that we would have done
Oh,
and
no,
that we were
nah,
planning
that's
on doing
good.
anyways,
Good.
which is we're not
Good.
taking calls on this pick unless you're willing to do something dumb. And we weren't willing to do anything dumb.
You get a little antsy and you get a little excited. Initially, maybe you're thinking about trading up a little bit, but you know, I think at the end of the day, we trusted our process, and part of that process was, hey, the probabilities of him making it to our pick are pretty good. So really the only thing you got to worry about is somebody behind you kind of jumping you.
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle, Clemson.
Ew.
There you go.
They got the guy who they really wanted, and they're really excited about him. And we were pretty fired up when we thought there was a
Ew.
high likelihood that Monroe would be there.
Who would you take if you had the choice?
He said, let me go ahead and get ready right now.
Yeah. And as soon as
Let me go ahead and get ready right now.
Are you? You're not trading though.
No. Philly. Hello? Howie, what's up, man? How you doing? I think we're going to. What are you thinking? Yeah, call us back. Here in a second. All right, thanks.
Yeah, call us back, dog.
Yeah, but
This is the perfect scenario that
Yeah.
we were hoping for.
Yeah.
You know.
100%. Whatever it is, it is. It's good.
Everybody put their suits on. Let me go ahead and get right.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings
I already know who I want to select.
Caleb Banks.
I already know. I already know who I'm getting. Let me stand up right now. Let me stand up right now.
We felt good that he was going to be able to fall to us, and luckily he did. You know, we got a monster.
I feel very confident
Hey,
about
all
our
right,
future with Monroe
nigga,
Freeling.
shit. All right, well, I know what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and get down.
We're not trading.
Get my shit together, because I don't know out there y'all niggas on, but we out this bitch.
I'm going to hand you over to our GM, Dan Morgan, and for the call.
Okay. Monroe, Dan Morgan, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Whenever they ended up calling me, and I was like, hello, it's like, this is the Panthers. I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, go ahead and make that phone call for me, man.
Amazing, actually.
Let's go.
Yes, we made it.
Probably a couple of days before that, I was listening to Carolina on my mind.
We're excited to have you, man. Super excited.
I'm a die for you, man.
And I was like, it would
Yes,
be really
sir.
cool if I could go, just like stay home pretty much. Getting that called,
Monroe, what's up, man?
it was all just like perfect and surreal that I'm here.
What's going on?
Oh, brother, this is a great day. I'm glad it played out this way. We're so fired up to get you.
Boy, that
And
thing
he
fell
drops the
so
L-bomb.
perfect.
I love you. And I was going to like tell him I love you too, and Mr. Tepper grabbed the phone and said, "Hey, we love you too," and then passed it off. It was such a special moment.
Oh, I love you.
Love you too.
Congrats, man.
In the 2026 NFL
That big
Draft,
lid, boy.
the Carolina Panthers select
Big Lil.
Freeling. Tackle.
Tackle.
Georgia.
Georgia. Big Lil. Look at my dog, bro.
Coming in such a welcoming organization is going
Look
to
at my
make an
dog.
easy transition for me.
My nigga.
Especially the fan base being so welcoming and being so passionate. It's like, yeah, I'm going to come fight for this team. Like, this is my team.
I'm so happy to be home.
Yes, sir.
I want at least 10 pancakes this year.
Need them.
At least.
That's at least. At least 10.
See you. How you doing? Congrats.
Great. Doing amazing, actually.
Hey, I love you too. You know? Let's get in here for the real.
Put a lot of work into him. Went to his pro day, Zoomed him, spent
My
time
boy
with him,
Joe.
and
Joe Gill.
Really excited.
That my
had
dog
no
right now,
idea
boy.
that he'd be there at 19. I would have thought he went earlier.
Hey, Joe be out
Good
there
set
cussing them
lines,
out.
Pass pro, he can move. He uses his hands. A lot of times guys will have that length and they play small. He doesn't.
Boy.
Everybody's a big believer. Iron sharpens iron. He's a first-round draft pick. He's going to come in. He'll have an opportunity to compete with everybody else. Obviously, when you get a guy in your position on the first night of the draft, that raises everybody's expectation, and everybody's play.
Come to play, nigga.
There we are.
Let's go, boys. Hey, play hard, play fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, hard.
Hey, my boy Heck.
Listen, he's going to go right side first, left side second. Got it? Here we go, Monroe. Ready? Triple side. Boom. Good. Good catch hand. Boom. There you go. Good.
Right off the bat,
My boy
you
Big
have to tell
Lil.
Monroe, you're dealing with a Northeast guy right here, and then he's got a style in a way that he talks to players, and he's always doing it from a place of love. Nobody works harder for their guys than Joe Gilbert.
We've done the steps. You've done the
Joe
run
cussed him
punch.
out,
Monroe,
too.
You're up first. Give me a
Like
shield.
I said.
Triple side. Good. Nice job. That's it. The whole purpose to this sandbag.
Hey, so we ain't been able to go to the training camps because of the way they got it set up this year and last year. But 2-3 years ago, who was out there? Boy, Joe be out there cussing them niggas. Smooth out, boy. Smooth out, boy.
Is to feel the weight where you should be as you're kicking. Here we go. Ready? Go. Inside. Feel it. Bend. Bend. Go back out. Come on. Come on. Pause. Stay. Come on. Go. Stay down. Bend. Get your ass down. There. Come on. Pause. Go. Good. Right there. That's it.
That's what extra gravity feels like.
Yeah, guy. Get that work.
He's got all the measurables you would want.
Get
He's
that
got
work.
The length. He's 6'7", massive hands, light on his feet, ability to mirror defenders at the line of scrimmage and on the second level with linebackers, and then of course just the toughness it takes to play the position. We knew that we were bringing Monroe
Big
into
nasty.
good hands with Joe. Here's how you have longevity in this league, and here's how you prepare, here's how you study, here's how you take care of your body, and Monroe's going to benefit from all that.
Good job of being wild. Let's take it to another step tomorrow. You good there? Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. Finish out 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, is that Kawach? Hell yeah. Oh, he had his
They
helmet on
entered day
still.
2 of the NFL draft, holding 6 picks to take over the final 6 rounds of the draft.
That's what
Day
I'm,
2
that's all I'm really
is
excited
different
about.
than day 1 just because that's when you really start seeing the variance in different teams' draft boards.
Facts.
Don't count your
'Cause
chickens.
some niggas be-
The wolf comes by
Hey, who
and
the
just
fuck?
takes one egg at a time. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
We see 5 players that are up high on our board. Other players below them start coming off, and then there's a desire to be impatient. At 51, are you trading? Will you trade? No. Okay. And that's where Dan is just so good.
No.
That is his play style coming out, where he's able to observe, and at the perfect right time, he's able to act.
So far, you're liking it so far, Dan, aren't you?
I like it a lot.
Yeah, so far.
Part of being patient, I think, is knowing the board and knowing the probabilities of where players are going to go. And, that's just another example of putting the work in and trusting your board.
I'm a linebacker right now, boy.
Interior D-line, I need rotational depth there.
Lee Hunter was a guy that we've been high on since the fall.
Y'all heard that, right? Starting off with the interior defensive line. What he say? I need rotational depth there. I need rotational depth there. Because Ashawn gone. Cam Jackson ain't really been it, to be honest with you, bro. Bobby Brown III, he was injured last year, and when he was there, he ain't really been doing shit with it. You know what I'm saying? What's your boy named Turk? He been injured the whole fucking time. He ain't been doing shit, even though he in. You know, he ain't doing shit. Yeah, bro. Y'all be asking my man to, you know what I'm saying, do too much. He ain't had nothing to do nothing with. All right. He got some ingredients now. You know what I'm saying? He about to get the cooking. Boy.
There.
Lee Hunter was a guy that we've been high on since the fall.
Next is Lee. He's an exceptionally good football player. He's going to probably be a starter in this league.
If we want him, we're going to have to take him early, like second round. The board started falling off to where a lot of guys were taken that we did like. I knew they would take him.
What a killer.
The board kind of evaporates pretty quickly in front of your eyes, and when it does that, I think that's when you have to have a sense of urgency. You good with Lee? Everything in my gut was telling me, hey, let's just go get our guy, and, you know, we'll feel good about that.
Lee, how you doing?
What's up, Lee? Nice to meet you. We asked him about his play style in the interview process. He said, well, violence. Everything you do, just do it with violence.
I say I always had the love for football just because I remember the days started when I was 6 years old, just football play. I just like hitting people. Like, I just like being physical, but football is just life changing. Like, what would I be doing without football?
And we were really excited about the potential of getting Lee. Minnesota called us.
Violence?
The Vikings.
Yeah. The Vikings.
Hello. We wanted Lee.
Hello.
We didn't really want to risk it.
Hey, these niggas in the room watching the board evaporate. Like, shit. All right, we need to go make a deal. We need to go. Y'all want to get Lee? All right, let's go get Lee. Oh shit, the phone rang. Oh, it's the Vikings. Yellow. Like,
We had to also weigh that against the cost of what the move up would be. Yeah. What are you thinking? No, that would be too much. We're like, we can get Lee.
They said,
if
nah.
we just trade up these two spots, but what are we willing to give up? It would be 51 and 159 for 49 and 196. All right, great. All right, well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it in. Nice work, thank you. Bye.
Boy, hey, my boy Brett worked him down, didn't he? No, we're not doing that. But we'll do this.
Let's go.
All right, man. Let's go get our guy. And y'all called us.
Hey, congrats, man. We're excited to get you.
The big Lee Hunter there.
6'3", 318-pound frame.
Couldn't pass up on opportunities for a violent player like Lee. Just a rugged style of play, disruptive, plays up and down the line of scrimmage with great effort. Those are the types of guys, disruptive players that we love having inside.
This Carolina defense, they've added so much talent. They could hang in any game.
If you told me.
I told y'all that motherfucker was fucking psychotic. That shit don't make no damn sense. Why the fuck he hit that man's head like that with his helmet? You know who else do that shit? Motherfucking Cushions. But Cushions did it without a helmet. The niggas is crazy.
We're going to get Monroe Freeling and Lee Hunter with our first two picks. I would have told you no way. Pretty cool. I did that scenario a couple times. Freeling, Lee Hunter. And I was like, if we could do that, that'd be sweet. And we just did it. You got to win the line of scrimmage in this game, and you know I think
that's a big ass kid.
A guy like Lee, a guy like Derek Brown, and Jalen Phillips, and Nick Scorton, and having our front as strong as possible. I thought it was a great fit, and
they ain't fucking
it's
with
going
us.
to make us a better football team.
They can't fuck with us.
If we could, that'd be sweet. Yeah,
That was the spot where we could have taken Chris, but we didn't. And so at that point, I was kind of like, well, there goes Chris.
It'd be sweet. I'll take that all day. His ability to take the top off the defense and threaten downfield, it's hard to find those type of bodies.
Needs in order of priority, and then wish list wants.
Chris Brazzle,
really good range and body control. He's got good hands.
Good hands.
Flashes route craft.
Oh wait, Chris Brazzell has good hands because niggas on Twitter told me he couldn't catch. They told me he was a body catcher. What?
Like this player just for his sheer ability to be a 3-level threat.
There aren't a lot of fast guys that can play the deep ball, that track it well, that catch it and land on their feet. He's catching a ball and there's somebody falling around his feet. He's able to land, step over, and finish the play for a touchdown. If you can catch it and stay on your feet, that's a special trait.
He's so good adjusting to the ball downfield, like you throw it up. Like,
Hey, that shot was crazy.
Trait.
He's so good adjusting.
Did y'all see that? Like this shot of the video on the laptop being shot by the camera with the field and like out of focus in the background. This is a fucking fire shot, bruh. That's just insane. That is an insane shot. This is an insane shot.
You can catch it and stay on your feet. That's a special trait.
God damn. Social media team is amazing.
Like he's getting there. If he like keeps following, that'd be good.
28 picks.
28 picks though.
No way.
Hey, wait. Oh, need that face. Need this screenshot first though. But yo, Temp was just like, nah, bro. It ain't fucking happening, bro. It's a fucking rap, dog.
There was action on the pick. Like we were getting a lot of calls about potential trades for pick 83. Okay, we got action. Some of them were like pretty good offers.
The Raiders. Where are that?
The Raiders?
91. Well, it's Chiefs.
And some of them were pretty enticing. Dan and Dave Canals were very convicted about Chris, so we didn't even consider those trades.
As we got closer and closer, we stuck to our guns with all the work and the prep that Dan and the whole crew did to just know the board and have a good sense of where we're
eye a
going to go.
nigga down for 28 picks, dog. These niggas walk down Chris Brazzell for 28 picks, dog.
26 NFL draft. The Minnesota Vikings select Dominique Orange.
Yeah, baby.
They stood up immediately, dog. They walked that nigga down 28 picks.
Chris, what's up, man? Hey, you ready to be a Panther?
They walked that nigga down 28 picks, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Looking end zone has Brazzell diving catch.
That's crazy.
Regard for Chris and what he could do.
First team All-SEC, third team AP All-American.
He's really fast.
That's crazy.
Speed through his turns.
Led the SEC last year with 84.8 receiving yards.
To watch Dan steadfast on the belief in the board and the work that we did.
Let's do it, baby.
Hey, hey.
That type of body
Hey,
frame,
that
type of
nigga.
catch radius,
Oh,
that type of speed
God.
Brown, I thought it was great value.
After we made the pick, it was just a flurry of texts from the teams that we were potentially trading with saying, you drafted the guy who we wanted. That's always a good feeling when you draft a player that he was wanted by a lot of other teams.
Oh, that's good.
Walk that nigga down.
Did we just get Chris Brazzell
In the third round.
What a day it's going to be. Day 3 here in Pittsburgh. 157 selections.
Yo, no. No, that's crazy, bro. I don't think y'all niggas understand, bro.
First 3 rounds are pretty clean. And then when day 3 comes, it's like the Wild West.
You go to bed on Friday night, and you might have a handful of players up on the board that you really, really want.
We felt like there was a good shot that, you know, 1 or maybe 2 of those guys were going to be there.
Oh wait, he wrote them niggas down?
Before
No
the draft began
way.
on Saturday, Dan wrote down his list of players we wanted. And he said, like, I just want to make sure I get these guys.
Kind of knowing our board and
No
guys
way.
that we liked and had high value for, and thought they could come in and really help us out.
If you were going to rank our needs, you start off with corner. Feel good about Mike, Jack, and JC. We need to find a third guy.
Will Lee. He's somebody that was a more ball productive on the outside, where he's got traits and those things as upside with his ceiling.
You look at him, he's super physical, super competitive. You can just tell he's a guy that really enjoys playing football.
We just need to get big. Like, I'm going with size.
Hell yeah.
Size and length.
I love Will Lee. I do think there's tremendous upside.
See the speed. I love how patient he is, and he never panicked, especially at the catch point, to be able to play through the receiver's eyes and hands.
All right, there's a 92% chance that Lee is there at 119 and a 73%
92.
chance at 124.
Brant, he's always wanting to trade, and he's always asking, hey, you want me to call here? You know, you want me to do this? Want me to do that?
That makes sense
He's
why we
great
made
at
so many
giving me
trades that
options
first year.
as well. So I think
And
that's
then
all I can
Dan was
really
like,
ask.
I got this.
Maybe we should trade back. If they're all there, I think we should trade back. I think we should trade the pick. It's hard to trade back in the draft because it's so easy to pick a player and just know that you have them. You want to do it? Yeah. Okay. They'll do it. And it's hard for any GM to just trust that the board is going to fall the way that he hopes. Thanks, man. Bye.
I told Jacksonville we'd do it for a 5-6 swap.
Okay. There's a 85% chance one of these guys is there at 124.
That's what someone has to be able to do with New York Jets.
Yeah, pretty good. 4-119. Yeah, 6-196.
That boy,
we get.
Hey, that boy crunching the numbers, ain't he?
I'm gonna have Justin call him right now. Okay, thanks. Bye. Gonna hang in there.
So 4 players, 5 spots.
You're gonna get one of your guys. You're gonna get one of these other guys.
So we're guaranteed to get one.
Well, let's see. Chicago now wants to trade.
You got to look at the numbers.
Nah,
on the
too
board.
much.
If the numbers are telling you that, hey, we're happy with 3 or 4 of these guys right here, you can keep trading back.
Okay. Hang on. Are you good with that trade with Chicago?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call him right now.
Are we traded again? I forgot how many trades we did.
You just willing to hang in there?
Yeah, we got the numbers on our side. And Buffalo has 2 picks.
So what did we do? We just moved up from pick 200 to pick 144?
Wrote these names down and just started crossing them off and circling guys like this guy could make it to us.
Turn to Eric and, hey, what are the probabilities?
Hey,
that
they
this
in there
guy's gonna
working,
be here
boy.
at the Next pick. What if we trade back?
Hey.
There we are sitting there with like a couple more picks, and we're going to get a tall, aggressive, really athletic corner if he makes it to us, and Will Lee was right there for us.
All right, we're getting one of them.
Do well.
What?
Do well.
All right. Hell yeah, let's go.
Go Will.
Will, what's up, man?
Stand
Dan
up
Morgan with the
immediately.
Panthers, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
No
Good.
need to
How you
waste
feel
time.
about being a Panther, man?
Man, I feel great, man. I love it.
All right, let's get to it. I trust in Dan. The Carolina Panthers, division champions, select Will Lee, the 3rd defensive back, Texas A&M. Keep pounding!
These are the type of guys that we look for, during the draft process. Guys that love football. You can tell their passion out on the field, how much they love the game.
I'll kick it over to you here in a minute, Goody, that you can talk about our guys to try to upgrade. And then we definitely need a center.
Center's good because it's a need. Sam Heck, Kansas State, great movement skills. He was probably the best guy I found. Locked in.
That's my guy.
On the first and
That's
second
my
round.
guy.
As we evaluated Sam's film at Kansas State, we looked at it as like, here's a guy that plays a center at a professional level.
Really good
Heck
chance
yeah.
coming in and starting. Sam Heck.
He just knows how to play the position. You have to have the football IQ. You got to understand angles. You got to stay connected on blocks, which all these things he does really well.
From a safety position, if you can find a guy opposite of Trey Merrick.
This is a cool opportunity right here to make this room strong.
You can find a guy opposite of Trey Merrick.
I'm about to cry, dog. We about to be free. We about to be free. It's a good day. It's a good day. I didn't realize. Oh, man. I didn't realize he was coming in to play opposite of Trey. Lord. Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We are free. Oh, what's that? I ain't gotta pull it up. I gotta play the Kid See Ghost joint. 'Cause I'm free. Let's go.
This is a cool opportunity right here to make this room strong.
Wheatley, feel like he's tough enough to play into the boundary, has the movement.
Give me that.
The fluidity.
That's the pick. I thought that was the pick.
To the field.
And he got lit the fuck up on that play.
Let's get to the key. Yeah.
All right, Miami said maybe.
What would you bring if we drafted you?
One, my toughness. Two, my ability to get the ball, get turnover. I feel like that's very important. The
Yes,
ball on
sir.
the ground or forcing fumbles. Balls in the air, you know, I can get the ball.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it's 5-158.
Hey, did y'all see E face? Look at E.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that. I need that, nigga. I need that, nigga. Shit, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, nigga. Yeah, hell yeah, nigga.
5-158.
Say, get the ball, nigga. Turn over.
6-200.
Turn over, nigga.
Or 5-151.
Let me get that.
And 7-227.
Let me get that, nigga.
Awesome.
Need that, nigga.
Bye.
Shit, we have more turnover last.
Moment for all of us, really. As we went through it, man, you're a Panther. The way you play, the style you play with, and awareness and all that, man. I'm so excited. So excited to get you here.
Look at that.
What's that?
I wrote that earlier.
What'd you write?
I wrote that earlier.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully this GoPro got that.
That'd be cool.
We promise he wrote that.
I did.
He wrote that before. He wrote that before the draft. We promise. He didn't write it during the draft.
I wrote it before Ted told them.
That's fucking fire, bro.
I'm sure they'll have the evidence. Can't hide. Camera don't lie.
To have Hecht, to have Will Lee, to have Wheatley on the board at the different spots that we did. Again, it was another scenario to where I didn't really feel like it was going to happen. I thought that maybe we'd get one, maybe two of those guys, but not all three of those
This
guys.
nigga might be the greatest GM of all time, bro.
I trust that.
I trust.
And Dan.
I trust in Dan.
Hey, we're next, big dog.
Dan O'MacMeasy.
Coach?
Yep. Dan Morgan with the Panthers. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good. You ready to be a Panther, man?
That's my hey. He the one.
Let's do it.
He the
Let's do it,
chosen
man.
one. That's Anakin right now, boy. That's
Day three
Anakin right now,
with,
boy. Watch.
Late round
Watch.
guys and the UDF
Watch.
guys. Our scouts do such a good job of identifying those traits that we talked about before. You know, that passion, that competitiveness, that energy that we're looking for out there.
This is a fascinating draft for the Panthers.
Really good job in terms of what Dan Morgan and his staff have
Smashed
done
it.
to rebuild this roster. They got good players at every point of the draft.
Nice job, guys.
Cub said he wrote down the day 3 picks.
I was a fan of this Panthers draft as it was coming together. I'm like, they're going ways I didn't expect.
There's so much work that goes into it. And
Son.
Again, everybody has a role and everybody understands the role and they do it at a high level. That's why you see us having success here in the draft, because we have a true team.
Our scouts work is critical, and it's endless. They're on the road from August until December.
To be on the road as much as they're on the road, away from their families and loved ones, we just appreciate them so much.
What about you? Really got You got better though. Yeah.
Yo, son.
I know what fans might be thinking, and I certainly know what media might be thinking based off of what we saw
in
last
amazement
year and how this team played. What is the building's level of expectation for the 2026 Carolina
Super Bowl?
Panthers?
Yeah, I mean, our goal every year is to win the division, and obviously we want to go to the NFC Championship and ultimately win a Super Bowl, and I think that's every team's goal.
We've brought in a lot of amazing players to really push the level of competition in every room.
I know they're all excited about where we're going. They have to put the work in, and I know they will.
The new standard in Carolina has been set to be a playoff team.
The NFC South is sneaky good division.
Everybody's close in this building. The culture feels really good.
We're going to need that connection if we want to be special.
Hell yeah.
Carolina's gotten better. Like, we're going to go win this division.
Hell yeah,
Chef
we are.
Boyardee.
That's my guy.
Carolina's done a good job.
Let's go, baby.
They crushed it in free agency.
You know, I have a lot of big goals and aspirations.
Bruh.
So what better to accomplish them here?
I think it's really setting us up for, a fun season.
The draft, they got Monroe Freeling for their offensive line.
You're competing to find your best. We're proud of the foundation we built. This is a new year.
That's my quarterback right now.
I think the future is really bright here and exciting times ahead.
Dog. Dog, I don't think y'all, bro. Hold on, bro. I don't think y'all goddamn truly understand what the fuck we just watched, bro. My man's Dano McMeasy, first round. They got the tackle that they wanted the whole time. Like, that was their number one guy on the board. Second round, they traded up and got the guy that they wanted the whole time in the second round. Then they walked down for 28 picks. Bro, they walked them down for 28 picks. As soon as they put the pick in for Lee, they was like, damn, bro, that was it. Hey, we could have had Chris Brazell. Yeah, man, we could possibly get him in the third round and then they can fall 28 picks. That, bro, he is not about to fall 28 picks, bro. Ain't no fucking way a nigga's about to fall all the way down to us, bro. That's just not about to happen, bro. This nigga, somebody's going to pick this nigga, bro. And then proceeded to watch the nigga fall for 28 picks. As soon as stands up immediately, dog. Hey, bro. And then to come in on day 3 and to write out your people and then to write down Wheatley, Hecht, and Will Lee. And then circle them motherfuckers because he circled them at the beginning of the day. They showed that shit. He circled them motherfuckers. And then go about his shit. In the draft, Wheatley, Hecht, and Willie. Bruh. Easiest draft ever. Every call, them niggas was up immediately. I thought it was like, y'all probably like, our picks was coming in like mad fast. And I was like, bro, we putting in picks like hella fast. Like you niggas putting in picks like, goddamn, we on the clock, we make the pick. But now I know why. Hey, bro, hey, shout out to Dano McMeasy. Shout out to Brett Tilley. Shout out to David Tep. Shout out to goddamn Get Bitches and the whole everybody, bro. Shout out everybody, bro. This was like a divine draft, bro. Everybody they wanted came to him, so it's lit. It's lit in the city, and we about to turn it up. We about to run it up, and y'all, I see y'all next time. Peace.